All right, my update of the DIY MRCOOL 24K unit. My last video, I didn't have this covered, so I built the cover there. And you see the other cover that I built over there, and you can see we got snow going on today. So that's the cover I made for the other unit for the house. And we'll go inside the shop. And it's pretty comfortable in here. Yeah, we got everything set up for Christmas, so anyway, in progress. So this unit we have inside here, we have set for 74 degrees, and the reason is because I keep the doors kind of partially open for the wood shop in there, so we can keep the temperature going. So basically 2-car garage, and then, well, 2.5. It's got the shop area. And right now, it's probably about 70 degrees inside here. And you can tell from there, the top number is 30 degrees outside with a little bit of snow. Give you a general idea. And this building is 30 by 48, call it 30 by 50. And that one unit does both sides of the garage. And this side, I usually keep the door shut, so it's a little cooler on here. Kind of like how I like it anyway. So we keep that partition off with the barn doors. So that side's usually in the 70s, and this side's probably about 55 to 60. And like I said, it's insulated pretty decently. But I just want it cooler and to basically keep any of the paints or glues or anything else in here from freezing. So anyway, price-wise, I've been watching a bill, and I had both units going, and we had a couple weeks where obviously it's been cold out there. A couple of weeks in the mid-20s, low 30s, and my bill went probably up about $90, heating both buildings, the main house and the arcade garage out here. Just to kind of put that in perspective, we would probably burn about a quart of wood. I cut it all myself, but to give you an idea, we'd burn a quart of wood probably every 3 weeks. 3 weeks, sometimes 4 weeks, and a quart of wood in this area goes for about $175. So $90 on my bill, call it $100 going up a month. I get to heat 2 buildings with that and really not use my wood stove at all. So that's pretty decent if you ask me. So I'm kind of like saving money, and I'm heating both buildings. And to give you an idea, I'll show you the house. House is basically about the same size as the barn is. And like I said, I was able to heat this and the barn. I'll give you an idea how long the barn is. We'll go back here, go down the other side. So we were able to heat and cool both of these relatively inexpensively. And then the heat mode, like I said, my bill went up about $90 for both buildings. So you figure it's about $45 it would have cost me to heat my house with the DIY MRCOOL unit versus burning about a quart of wood. Like I said, average temperature has been about 25 to 30 degrees. So anyway, any questions, feel free to hit me in the comments below. And man, it's cold out there. Anyway, back inside to where it's warm. And again, these units do pretty good. I like them a lot. Oh, one thing to note is every once in a while, I see a number up there. It says 74. Every once in a while, it goes into DF mode, which is defrost mode, because the outside of the coils sometimes get some ice on them. From what I understand, that's pretty normal. I panicked the first time that I saw that, but reading everywhere, that seems like it's pretty normal. It's kind of like the inside shot, looking out. And obviously you can't see any ice on that side, but... Oh, speaking of the devil, here it goes. It just kicked into DF mode. I don't know if you can see that too well. Let me see how much closer I can get. So anyway, when it kicks into DF mode, I wouldn't panic. That's kind of like what it's supposed to do. Keep the ice off, and that will probably stay in DF mode for, I've seen it like for about 5 minutes. And what that's doing is it's running a compressor outside in cooling mode, so it's not blowing cold air inside. It's basically taking some heat from the inside, putting it into the compressor outside, so it defrosts any ice buildup that gets in those fins, you know, on the outside. But anyway, that's just a thing it will do during the winter. But any questions, feel free to hit me. Thank you, and have some great Christmas holidays if I don't talk to you.